Hey, is all my YouTube friends in here? Some of you can hear me? Hey, let me know. Just turned on the football game here. Hey there, Brian Forrest. Yeah, I more or less just got it turned on here. Started watching it. I was setting up this live here. Glad you came over here, Brian. How you doing today, brother? Sure, I put the camera here on my dog. That little chihuahua right there, that is Tidbit. And you got Blackjack, the black one, and Dirt Road. Dirt Road came over here where I'm at. Now, don't trip over these cords here and knock everything over. Glad you're doing all right there, Brian. Hey, Dirt Road. Yeah, jumping up here in my lap. These old dogs, I tell you, they suck me up sometimes. But, Brian, I know you know that my Cowboys got beat yesterday. There's two teams still in the playoffs that haven't never won a Super Bowl. You know which two teams it is? I'll give you a hint. One of them's from the AFC and the other's from the NFC. Only two teams that's left in the playoffs that has never won a Super Bowl. Can you hear me, Brian?
For the nation that's always in my heart, and for everyone who will come next.
Hey.
The Steelers' third series.
5 people watching. Y'all come on in here and chat with me. I can't show the game. Both of them two teams is in NFC, the AFC, but neither one of them teams is in the playoffs. I'm saying the teams that's left in the playoffs. Wait a minute, I got you wrong. The Texans is left in the playoffs, so it's the Houston Texans. But the Jags, they're not in the playoffs. And then they're the team from the AFC that ain't never won a Super Bowl. But there's an NFC team too that's well, actually, wait a minute now. Let me look at my phone again. They may be 3, but I know Jaguars ain't in it. So there could be 3 teams that's still left in the playoffs that ain't never won a Super Bowl. Let's see. Let me look at my phone here because I got a picture of who ain't never won. Okay. Okay, there are 3 teams that's still in the playoffs. I'm talking about the teams that's in the playoffs that ain't never won a Super Bowl. There's 2 AFC teams and there's 1 NFC team that's left in the playoffs that ain't never won a Super Bowl. Yes, Texans. And you got the Buffalo Bills, are both from the AFC. And from the NFC, you have the Detroit Lions. So they're the only three teams that's left in the playoffs without a win. So I'm pulling for them three teams. I'd like to see Detroit and Buffalo go to the Super Bowl. Hey Slim, how you doing? I figure I'd video my dog while I'm doing this live here. Is that TV too loud? Can y'all hear me over the TV? Slim says she's cooking. What you cooking, girl?
House was destroyed. Class is starting tomorrow. I'm not going anywhere. You are going home. People who join me are excited.
Can y'all hear me over the TV? I'm watching Buffalo and Pittsburgh Steelers game.
After Super Bowl 58, only on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
I'm gonna turn that TV down a little bit. The score on this game right now, 4:13 left in the first quarter. Buffalo's on top, 7-0 over Pittsburgh. Okay, that's good that y'all can hear me. I would show you the game that's illegal to film a football game. I can talk to you and y'all can probably hear a little bit of it in the background. But I'll keep you updated on it. They're reviewing a fumble, and it looks to me like that Pittsburgh fumbled and Buffalo's going to get the ball back. Yeah. Yep, that's what happened. Buffalo's got the ball back, y'all. Pittsburgh fumbled. We're on the 30-yard line. First pass touchdown. Dallas Cowboys old tight end Dalton Schultz just got a touchdown from Josh Allen. 29-yard touchdown pass. Yeah, right now it looks like it. About the way Dallas started out, man, I knowed after the first drive yesterday, whenever Dallas was playing Green Bay and Green Bay went down and scored on like that, I knew we was in trouble. Dallas didn't show up. I mean, the way Dallas is, I don't understand why, but them boys will get on your nerves, man. I've been waiting for 27 years for them to win another Super Bowl, but I don't know. It's always, I gotta wait till the next year. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. Hey, they did look pitiful, Brian. They got a better team than what they played. I mean, I don't understand it, man. I believe there's so much money involved in these games anymore. I think it's rigged. I think there's money being paid under the table with them refs and all, you know, and probably some of the players, and they to not perform like they're supposed to, and the refs call plays that shouldn't be called. I've seen them call, you know, calls that shouldn't have been called, and I've seen them not call plays that should have been called. The refs has a lot to do with which team's going to win. I think that they should start finding the refs for making bad calls. Yeah, I know them dogs is sad too. Dallas lost. But Tidbit there, the little blonde looking chihuahua there, the littlest dog, she's gonna have some babies come February. Black, or not Blackjack, Dirt Road over there, the dark brown one that's laying on the couch up there, he's gonna be the daddy of her puppies.
You see, concerted effort by Sean McDermott and this defense.
Mom's like, cause Dirt Road's about 3 times bigger than she is, and Mom's like, well, she might not be able to have them puppies. What could I do about it? I mean, she can, she can't. So I know may have to take her to the vet and they do a C-section on her or something. I don't know. I used to raise boxer bulldogs, and I had a boxer that couldn't have her puppies, so I took her to the vet. And it was late that night because I was waiting to see if she was going to be able to have them, and I seen that she wasn't going to be able to, so I took her to the vet. It was probably about 11:30 that night, and the vet said he was going to put her on IV, and if she hadn't had them by in the morning, he was going to go ahead and do the C-section on her. And plus, give her a shot, speed up her process of having them. Anyways, he called me the next morning, said he had some bad news. And my female boxer dog died, plus all the puppies. Yeah, he told me, he said, well, I come in, the office next morning, and all the puppies was dead, and she was. That's awful. And then, later on, he sent me a bill in the mail for $100. Disposal of the, like a disposal bill where he had to get bury or whatever, to cremate the dogs, whatever they do with them. But he sent me a bill for $100, and I told him, I said, man, you let my dog die and the puppies. You should have done the C-section that night. You think I'm paying you $100? No, and I never did pay that bill. I never heard no more out of him. I hope everybody's having a great day. Let's see here. Cost $300 to cremate a bulldog. This was back in, I'd say probably around 2010, maybe, whenever this happened. But I don't know what it would cost now. I'm sure it's a lot higher. But like I say, I got a bill in the mail for $100 whenever that happened, and I wasn't gonna pay no bill, and he let my dog die plus the puppies. He should have went ahead and done the C-section that night. But he said that he was going to put her on IV and give her some medicine for pain because it was late. Alright now, Sparky. That's Sparky there, y'all. She'd be up there. Sparky don't like no dogs messing whenever he's eating. He'll bite them. Sparky there, he's the manager, Dawson. Yeah. Wasn't that nice of the vet to send me a bill for $100? Hey, let my dogs die. Boy, it was real nice. I told him, I said, well, I'm not paying no $100. You didn't do what you was supposed to have done. I never did pay him and wasn't planning on paying him. Yeah, if anybody owed anybody any money, I feel like he owed me for a $100 bill for letting my female bulldog die, not counting the puppies. Y'all, first quarter, 2:30 to go. It's 3rd and 11 for Buffalo. We're at 45 on their side of the field. And they're going to have to punt the ball, y'all. 4th down. There's a little screen pass and to the running back, and he didn't pick up nothing. They had that covered. But one of the reasons that I started this live, sometimes tomorrow I'm going to go live and I'm going to talk about my Cowboys. I mean, it's a shame and disgrace how bad they played yesterday. That whole organization, man, something's bad wrong there. But it'll probably be tomorrow evening whenever I do that live. It'll probably be around, I'm going to guess, between 6 and 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. But the Cowboys, man, they really look pitiful. Yeah, it'll definitely be after 4:30, Brian. Like I say, it'll probably be around 26 and 7, but I'm gonna have it posted way before I go live. And I'll set the time as I post it, what time I'm going to do it. I'll give you some notice before I do. I'm supposed to go and work some tomorrow. I don't know how long that I'll be at work, but I'm supposed to go work some tomorrow. Wow, Pittsburgh might have fumbled again. And Buffalo did recover. So they're reviewing it right now. I think it is a fumble, y'all. I think Buffalo's going to get the ball back again. Yeah, I know Dak needs to clean up them turnovers. The referees are saying that Buffalo did recover, but it was out of bounds, the ball was. So I'm looking at the replay again. It is close to being out of bounds. Let's see. No, I think Buffalo recovered it inbound, so I think it's going to be Buffalo's ball. They're going to overturn this one, I think.
Well, the key then, if Farmer doesn't touch it, Jim, will be whether or not Spector has possession of the ball.
It sure looked like he did.
Before he touches the side, right there. Nothing you can say there. Now, right here, when does he have possession? Right there. That looked inbounds to me.
Yo, boys need to go outside. See, it's been rainy and nasty here today, y'all. So y'all boys need to go outside. Sparky, don't get over here and get tangled up in my cords. Go on now. Come here, I'm gonna put you outside, man. Come here. You need to go out anyway. Now look at you, see? You up under my cord here. Hire something up here in a minute. Let's go out here. Come on. Come on, Tidbit. Come on, Blackjack. Come on. Get out here. Let's go use the potty here.
So it was a 33-yard pickup.
Yeah, the out of challenge point, I think, is a huge point right now. We know that McDermott wins the first challenge, but you've got to win both. So now that he's lost one, we are now going to play over 3 quarters of football without Buffalo challenging outside of 2 minutes, guys. That was a huge call for the extra challenge play as well.
There's the throw to Robertson. Alec Robinson picks up the good game. So they back up the 33-yard pass play. Another 10 plus. This goes for 13.
Yeah, this is a good job. Mason Rudolph going through the progression, looking deep, moving the defenders, and then checking it down. I think that's what you have to do, is be patient against the Buffalo defense. They've been outstanding the last month, playing as well against the pass as any team in the National Football League. Check it down underneath, over and over.
Y'all stay out there, man. Back here. I know Slim said she was a cooking, and I don't know if she's still a listener or not, but I never did catch what she said she was cooking. Brian, who you pulling for to win the Super Bowl now that your team Atlanta's out? Like I say, I'm hoping Buffalo and Detroit makes it to the Super Bowl. '49ers, I guess, but Baltimore probably win. Right? That'd be a good game right there. I think them two teams right there are the two best teams. Like I say, I'm going to pull for a team that ain't won, so whoever makes it the furthest between Buffalo and Houston, Texas, that's who I'm pulling for. On the AFC side and NFC side, I'm going to go with Detroit. So I hope the 49ers get beat next week by Green Bay. Go Green Bay. Kick their butt like y'all did ours. That probably ain't going to happen, but that's who I'm going to pull for next week. You got the Philadelphia Eagles playing Tampa Bay tonight after this game. I'm going to pull for Tampa Bay to win, but I think Philly will probably beat them. So Detroit will get the winner of that game. And let's see here. Houston won, so yeah. Houston Texans is going to play Baltimore next week because, wait a minute, it might be they're going to play Pittsburgh. If Pittsburgh wins, I think that's who Baltimore plays next week. Whichever team's the 7th seed, and I think Pittsburgh is the 7th seed. I think Houston's the 6th seed. So if Buffalo wins, they'll play Kansas City if Buffalo wins. Yeah, that's who Buffalo will have to play because Kansas City's ranked. They're the higher seed than Pittsburgh and Houston. So Buffalo and Kansas City next week, and then Houston or Pittsburgh. It may be Pittsburgh. They either be playing the 49ers. I don't know how much snow Buffalo got up there, but it had to be a big bunch of snow they got on account of them canceling that game. So this game was supposed to be played Saturday. They postponed it till today. I'm gonna let these dogs back in. They probably had time enough to do their thing. Come on, get in here. Here, Pete, get in here. Get over here, Pete. Tidbit always try to sit in my seat. Three foot of snow, wow. That's 36 inches of snow. I know earlier today they said that it was still snowing up there. I'm like, you know, I didn't know if this game was going to be played or not, if it's still snowing. But don't look like it's snowing now, so it must have quit. 36 foot of snow. 3 foot of snow, boy, that's a lot. 36 inches of snow. I know Slim said that it was minus 54 degrees where she lived at. But, I don't think it would be our temperature for her because they do Celsius instead of Fahrenheit, so there's no way it can be. I mean, if it is, then everything up here is froze up. Minus 54, that has to be Celsius. And I don't know what that would be Fahrenheit. I could Google it right here and find out, bro. Let me ask Google here. See if I can figure it out right here. Minus 54 Celsius is what Fahrenheit? Well, it says right here 1 degree Celsius is 38.8 Fahrenheit. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna try this. 54 degrees Celsius is minus 65.2 Fahrenheit. There's no way. I mean, how in the world would anybody survive in minus 54 Celsius? She might have meant 5.4 Celsius. Let's see what that equals to. Minus 5.4. Okay, if it's minus 5.4 Celsius, it would be 22.28 Fahrenheit. That sounds more like it. Meet the Mets, I don't care too much about them Packers. Them nose pickers just give us a ass whooping. They've been doing that for, Lord, the last 5 or 6 years. It seems like every time we face them in the playoffs, they wind up beating us. I knew it wasn't going to be no easy game for us, but I figured we'd win it. I didn't figure it'd be no blowout like that. Even if Green Bay did beat us, I didn't figure they'd blow us out like that. Like I say, I believe there's a lot of money involved in these football games anymore. About like the WWE wrestling anymore. Now, any sport I think's rigged and balled off anymore. That's probably the sorriest playoff game I've ever watched. I mean, that was pure. Dallas wasn't going to play no better than that. They didn't even have no business making the playoffs. My mom was wrestling. I used to watch it a long time ago when Ric Flair and Blackjack Mulligan, Baron Von Raschke, Wahoo McDaniel, when all of them boys used to play in it, Ricky Steamboat, Ivan Koloff, Nikita Koloff, Baron Von Raschke, Greg Olson, the Four Horsemen. They had 4 of them that used to hang around together. They called the Four Horsemen. It was them Olsen boys and Ric Flair and Greg Valentine. I think was the Four Horsemen back in. Fabulous Freebirds, yeah, I remember them. Boogie Woogie Man. I used to like watching him now. He was a show to watch. Rock and Roll Express. I've been to a couple of wrestling matches down in Greensboro, North Carolina. Remember, went to a cage match one time. Ric Flair and Ricky Steamboat was battling it out in a cage. Blackjack Mulligan was fighting John Studd. There were several more matches. Lord, I probably wasn't 10, 12 years old back then. But if you ever go to a wrestling match with Mama, you better not sit beside her. Cause she's gonna scratch you, hit you, pull your hair. I mean, she really got into that wrestling now. I know they come to Wilkes County there one time, YMCA, and wrestled. Them Koloffs was up there, and a guy that I worked with, he was crazy over at wrestling, and he took it serious. And I mean, he wasn't there all there in the head anyways, but whenever they come out to wrestle them Koloffs, this guy pulls out like a hunting knife. I bet the blade on it was 8 inches long. He threatened to cut one of them Koloffs. Security got him and ran him off. But he had that knife out, man. It's gonna cut one of them Koloffs coming down through there. The security hadn't got him, they probably would have. That was, Lord, I'd say that was probably back in, well, way before my son was born. He was born in 93. So I wasn't even married then. Me and my first wife had been married 3 years before Rick, my son, ever came along. So I would say that was back in the mid-80s, early 90s, whenever that happened. Hey, Rita's Roost, how are you? Hey, any of y'all now that's got YouTube channels that's in here, go ahead and drop your link in here. I don't mind that one bit. Rita, go ahead and drop your link. And if y'all don't know Rita's Roost there, she's a good old country lady. Y'all go check her channel out. She's a very nice lady. They sewed and cut up over her. She calls it most of the time the hand show. Yeah, Brian there, he's one of my buddies there, Rita's Roost. He's a good old fella, right? He's from Tennessee. Or no, he ain't. I'm thinking of his brother lives in Tennessee. Brian lives in the northern part of Georgia. John Ray, Rita's Roost. Don't know if you know John Ray Patterson. Call him the Bird Man. I think he might have been over there at your town before, but Brian Forrest, his brother there, lives pretty close to John Ray. Yeah, Buffalo just scored, you right. That'll be 20, if they get this extra point, 21-0. Look like they're going to shut Pittsburgh out like Green Bay did Dallas Cowboys. Oh, we all have a hen party tonight. Hey, Rita, go ahead and drop your link in here. Hey, and then that way, if somebody in here wants to come watch your hen party, they'll have your link. Y'all do like, share Rita's channel there. Like I say, she's a good old southern girl. You know, she's from Arkansas, I think. Making supper. What you having for supper, Rita? You have a blessed day, Rita. Western Arkansas. You take care, and if I get a chance, I'll be watching that late game tonight that's played. Philadelphia playing Tampa Bay. But if I don't get to come while you're live, I'll watch the rerun and give you a thumbs up. Everybody don't forget to give me a thumbs up that comes in and watches, if you would, please. Having chili beans. I had some chili beans last week. I didn't use hamburger meat in mine. I used beef stew. More or less like beef tips. It was cut up in about the sizes if it been beef tips. That's the first time I'd ever ate it like that, but they was real good. Thank you, Rita. Give me a thumbs up. Dogs over there laying real still. They knocked out over there. They got their belly full, I guess. Dirt Rig. Black Jack. Made some chili yesterday. I bet it was good, wasn't it, Brian? I made enough. I ate on it about 3 days. I probably had enough for another day of eating it that I went ahead and throwed it out for the dogs. If you eat on it about 3 or 4 days, it'll get old. Hey, tell Terry I said howdy, Rita. Did you get to see Tidbit, Rita? I'll put her over here in front of the camera where you can see her. Hang on just a second, let me get her. This is the one that's going to be having some Super Bowl babies. She's due to have some puppies come February. Let's see, if I stand right here, you should be able to see her maybe. Here's Tidbit. She's a new member of the family. Came there right before Christmas. Mom told me to put her in the house. Somebody, I think, let her out because she came in heat. Maybe you can see her right there, but she hung around out here for a couple weeks. And Mom said put her in the house. So she's in here with us. Say, my name Tidbit. That's Tidbit for you right there. No, we haven't got any snow yet, but they talking like we might get some tonight, late early morning, or late in the morning. But I don't think it's going to accumulate too much, but who knows? Hey, Rita, you take care also. Thanks for coming by. Have y'all got any snow, Brian?
Shows you how important a quarterback is. It's Brandon News, everyone. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance to win in the NFL. Serious star power.
Hey, Candace, how are you? Hey, well, thanks for dropping in, Candace. That's fine. I mean, you ain't got to stay if you don't want to, but you're more than welcome to. Give me a thumbs up before you go, if you would, please. Prayers for you, too. I hope you and Tucker's doing good. Around Chattanooga, Tennessee. Right. I'll be praying for you there, Candace. Sitting here watching the ball game, chatting to whoever comes in. Right now, Buffalo's beating Pittsburgh 21-0. 6 minutes, 17 seconds to go in the first half. Yeah, I like old Tucker. He's a pretty cat. Cool cat, Tucker. I used to have a cat the same color as Tucker. It was a female cat, and I named her Grace. I Candace, if you want to, drop your link in here, and maybe someone in here go check your channel out. I don't mind you dropping your link. If you want to share your link in here, you're more than welcome. Brian, I don't know if you know Candace or not, but Growing in Grace, sir, if you want to hear a woman sing, go listen to some of her songs of her on her channel. Boy, she can do some singing now. She's got a lovely voice. You're more than welcome, Grace. Candace. I'll probably jump off here in a little bit and go round me up something to eat. I don't know, I might let it keep on playing. You'll probably get tired just looking at them dogs over there. They ain't moving around or nothing. They're over there napping. Right. Yeah, like I say, I drink me a few beers every now and then. And hey, I like listening to the radio too. I'm probably more of a country man than I am rock and roll, but I'm listening to anything. I really like a lot of that bluegrass gospel. I like listening to them banjos and uh, violins and that bluegrass, southern bluegrass music. Sometimes they'll play a harmonica, then you got your bagpipes and just all kinds of different instruments in that bluegrass gospel. You have a great afternoon too, Candace. And like I say, I'll still be praying for you. Yeah, I'm more of a classic country and rock and roll song. Classic country and rock. This a lot of this new rock and roll I don't care too much about. Don't get me wrong, you know, there are some good songs, rock and roll that I like, you know. A lot of it I don't. And the old rap stuff, never have got into rap music, really. Pittsburgh still has it scored. Buffalo's got the ball back. I don't know if they're going to score again here before halftime. First and 10 on about 35 of Pittsburgh's territory. So they're driving like they're going to at least get a field goal if they don't turn it over. So Buffalo's laying a whooping on them Steelers. Oh yeah, rap. Yeah, I don't care too much about it either, Brian. A lot of these young teenagers, boy, they really get into it. That's about all you hear, you know, if you in town or something, somebody be playing that stuff and got it turned up real loud and got them big old wolf speakers in there and vibrates the ground, and you look over at some young teenager driving the vehicle. Third and 7 on the 31. See if I get this first down. Buffalo here. Almost the interception. It's going to Diggs, almost had him. But the defender got his hand on it. They about had an interception. 4th and 7. I guess they probably try to kick this field goal here. Yeah, I agree with you on that, Brian Forrest. I think Josh Allen's probably the best quarterback in the NFL right now. Josh Allen's a bad dude. No doubt about it. Oh, man, it was blocked. Pittsburgh blocked it. They pick it up, but they get tackled. They didn't get the 2 points off of it, but they did block the field goal. Well, actually, I guess if that's an extra, that wasn't an extra point, that's a field goal. I guess they'll take over right there where they got the ball and got tackled at. Yeah, because the 2-point conversion, if you block it, you get 2 points. Look like their field goal kicker pulled a hamstring too. But it's halftime, y'all. Time ran out as us kicking that field goal. They put 2 minutes 14 seconds back on the clock. I was getting ready to say, how they run that much time off? Pittsburgh's going to get at least a field goal here if they don't turn it over or have it blocked. So, that give them a little momentum going in at halftime, you know, if they can get at least 3 points on the board. 2-minute warning, y'all. I was slower than yours, Brian, right? Yeah, I'm streaming it, so that might be why it's slower. A lot of times them streams is slower than, you know, cable. Seems like I run a couple minutes behind. If somebody calls me about a game, and they'd be a couple minutes ahead of me, and I'd be like, hey, especially if it's Cowboys, because I don't want them telling me what happens before the play. I'll be like, man, I got to go. You're ahead of me on the ball game, and I don't want to hear what happens. I want to see it.
Customize and save with Liberty Bibbidi. Liberty Boosh. Liberty Bibbidi.
Mark that one. That was nice. I think you're supposed to stand over there. Oh, am I? Thank you.
So a couple more.
We'll go quick.
Libu, Sneabu. Libu, Libu. Libu, Bibu. Then me.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 Liberty. Meet the Verizon Test Force, a dedicated team of engineers obsessed with testing 5G network performance in all 30 NFL stadiums. Powered by Verizon's 5G network, the NFL's live
I'm gonna have to run out here a minute. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take care of business.
highlights with NFL fans worldwide. Verizon doesn't compromise on reliability. Brought to you by Verizon, the official 5G network of the NFL. Just tell Siri. I need to check the food in 2 minutes.
See if Pittsburgh scored here before halftime. See it, bet. Jump over your. Yeah, right. This is my seat. Second and 4. Minute 50 to go. Buffalo called a timeout. Got 1 remaining. Buffalo inside the red zone, 17-yard line. Second and 4 with 1:52 to go. Swing pass out to wide receiver caught. It's going to be like 3rd and 1. I think they were a yard short. Went out of bounds, stopped the clock. Alright, I got first down off of that, okay? 1st and 10, about the 11-yard line, y'all. Five seconds on the play clock. Hand off, running up middle, down to the 10-yard line. So 2nd and 7 is on the 13, y'all. 2nd and 7, Buffalo used their last time out, 1:43 to go. Pittsburgh might get a touchdown here, y'all. They'll tighten the game up if they do. I'm not sure who got the opening kickoff. I didn't see that, so not sure who's going to get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. Pittsburgh, if they score here and get the ball and then go down and score again, first possession of the 3rd, they're going to be right back in this game. Earl Mike Tomlin. I like old Mike Tomlin. He's a good coach, I think. All right, y'all. 2nd and 7 at the 10. Shotgun. swings it, touchdown. Deontay Johnson. So, Pittsburgh got on the board, y'all. They get the extra point, it'll be 7-21. Buffalo a halftime drive down, score again. 4 halftime. I ain't got no timeout, so. Well, I was hoping Dallas would have done yesterday in their game. They had a chance of making it 7-21 or 7-20. And then on their drive like that, throw the pick 6, make 27 for halftime. I think it was 27-3 at halftime. Crazy, man. Yeah, he is. Like old Tomlin. There's somebody on TikTok made a video. Said Jerry Jones was going to get Bill Belichick for the head coach and get Tom Brady to come back out of retirement. And Dallas going to win the Super Bowl next year. I don't know if Tom Brady and Bill Belichick would do any good for Dallas Cowboys organization, man. Jerry Jones, man, I tell you, he's a piece of shit in my book. I ain't never liked that man. He's the one that's has a lot to do with Dallas not winning a Super Bowl in 27 years in my book. What can you do? He's the owner. You can't fire him. I don't like the man. Never have liked him. I know he's stingy with that money. Much money as he's got. It wouldn't hurt his wallet a bit to go out there and get a bunch of good players and pay them to play. So he don't like spending that big money. Oh, Diggs is down. That ain't good for Buffalo. Let's see what happened here. They probably just got the wind knocked out of him. Oh, he got hit right there on the side. It's possible, you know, he might have a bruised rib or something. I just got the wind knocked out of him. I don't know. He's getting up. He'll be alright. He just got the wind knocked out of him. He's jogging off the field. Probably done that where it stopped the clock. 1:17 to go. They ain't got no timeouts. Alright, clock is running. Down to 1:13. Another first down up the middle, clock still running. The tackle inbound, 59 seconds to go. 50 seconds, 49. Shotgun. And Josh Allen gets sacked. I think they're going to hold him, Brian. Unless he gets up and spikes it. He's got time to throw another deep pass before he spikes it. 27 seconds. They might be going to just let it run out here. Going to halftime with that 14-point lead. Yeah, they ain't no hurry, so they're just going to let it tick down, I guess. 8 seconds. 6. They're gonna throw a bomb to the end zone here, trouble. Yeah. Pittsburgh called a timeout. 2 seconds to go. Pittsburgh's gonna get their defense out there where they can't score on a touchdown. Hail Murray pass. They're gonna cover that end zone. 2 seconds to go, y'all. Be a Hail Murray. That's a good timeout made by Tom. Make sure, boys, they don't get in the end zone. That's what I'd be telling them. They just gonna squat on it. Don't blame them, I would have too. So pick 6, it would hurt you. Y'all, it's halftime. I guess I'll jump off of here. Ain't nobody in here. I'm gonna go get me a bite to eat, y'all. But y'all take care. Remember, Jesus loves us all. Till next video. I ain't loose like a bucket of juice. Go here and end it. Tell them bye-bye, Dirt Dude. Like that. Tell them bye. Tell everybody bye. Yeah, we'll holler at you later, there, Brian. Take care, brother.